All right, so I guess we'll go with Carl Weathers here. Um, let's see. That's the character I used before. I guess we'll use this dude. Looks kind of like Russian. Yeah, looks pretty normal. His ears are freaking huge. Shrink those down a little bit. Make his jaw abnormally wide. No. Okay. Guess we'll do. I don't really have anything comparable to my eye color. This is about as close as it is. My eyes are actually like a forest green, but even though my hair isn't dark. I don't really have a slick back, which is how I wear my hair. Definitely not doing an afro. It's ridiculous. Do kind of like a Takeshi Kovacs style. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just do this one. Old Man River. And just do the regular army style ugly mustache look. Some battle scars. What do we got? Yeah, that's the one I did on my last character. Technically, this would be the color to go with an urban camo, but we'll go with none. neck tattoos. Go with the Nordic style push knife. This is actually one of the knife designs that I make. I've got a new one that I'm going to be promoting through Rumble for a giveaway. So stay tuned, and I'll keep up the. If you can answer, you can identify a movie that I call out a quote randomly throughout a video. Obviously, I'll tell you which video I'm going to be doing it in. I'm not going to say this is a movie quote and say the quote. That would kind of defeat the purpose, but I'll slip it into the video, and the first person that correctly identifies it will win. Obviously not through YouTube, given all their shit, but through Rumble. And for, it's a letter opener. That's technically what we will identify it as. But yeah. If you follow, then you'll get the info about that. That's a good way for me to promote one of my new products. I'm not really feeling any of these things. But it doesn't actually matter because I should be able to access all this crap. All the, different style gear once I get into the game. Okay.
The division have suffered heavy casualties at City Hall. We believe it was a targeted strike. Isaac has identified an unknown biological compound. It's fast-acting and lethal. We've never seen anything like it before. New York has requested support from agents all over the East Coast. We need to help them. Fela will be our point of contact.
This is Cardinal 1. Requesting clearance to land. Cardinal 1 to base, I repeat. Requesting clearance to land.
Agent Lau, we need to set this bird down. We clear? Lau, do you copy? Fuck, we need to get down there.
Looks like the spot is hot.
Calling.
I'm pretty sure I remember the kit that you start off with, and it's
Agent,
nothing
name's
special.
Kelso.
That's
Let me
right.
back up
It's
from
an
DC.
FNFAL.
Hope I'm not too late.
Fabrique Nationale 308. The weapon that was
This is
made
Kelso.
famous
We're on
by
our way.
the Falklands War. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm. Yep. You have to complete objectives to get. I already did all this.
Move! Get to
I
cover!
went through and
I extracted some of the survivors, but there are still people trapped inside the building. Be careful. We got hit with a bioweapon. Masks on at all times.
Follow me.
under
We've gotta
my
get up there.
all the old videos from my unofficial channel name, I wiped and reset just because
Take out that hostile!
I was getting the problem with this thing is assault rifles really suck in this.
Also, get inside City Hall and secure the wounded. I'll send help as soon as I can.
So you just need to take your time. You will be dropped grenades and ammo. And you can't use, or at least last time, you couldn't use any of these reload crates, as you can see. I saw a few people complaining about that online. You know, in the comments related to the realism mode.
Unknown biological compound detected. Entering contaminated area.
Now, the first mission I played, I believe, was the tanker, I think. I don't know if they're going to do different weapons this time around, but I'm probably going to do the same pattern I did last time, because that's when I got the UIC 15 mod too. I think it was from the second
We need to get down there. Come on.
mission, I believe. Let's see. So yeah, you can't even lock in on your iron sights. Yeah, these guys are all messed up. Even they have masks on and they're still all screwed up.
The Haven settlement is sending medics. Make sure the area is secure before they arrive.
It's gotta be right coming into the basement.
Biological, chemical biological attack of some sort.
Keep your mask on. I can barely breathe in this thing.
Dragoff said you want to live? Keep your fucking mask on.
You're about to get me stung.
I'm reloading. I'm gonna get all these bastards.
You have to just flutter the trigger.
Agent, this is Lau. There's a surveillance system in the basement. We need to find
And
out
instead
who's
of using your
responsible for the
armor
attack.
kits, you know, unless
See
you
if can recover the
absolutely
tapes.
have to, just try to complete each stage to get your armor to regenerate. Because there'll be times when you need the armor kits and you've got, you know, a heavy converging on you and multiple enemies flanking you and stuff. So you really don't want to use your armor kits unless they're absolutely necessary. Approach every area methodically. Don't
Active server
run in
detected.
trying to just, you know, go straight at them. You will be killed very quickly. Just pretend you're playing hardcore mode. And one screw up will cost you everything. It's not that, the stakes aren't that high, but, you know. Oh shit.
Running facial recognition analysis.
Parnell. Dragov. Kajika. And Keener is somewhere around. And what's her name?
Analysis complete. Javier,
cleaner's
Kajika, James, Dragoff, Theo, Parnell, Vivian, Conley.
That's it, Conley.
Status, Rogue.
And there he is. The big kahuna.
Analysis complete. Aaron Keener. Status, Rogue. Contaminated area.
After Coney Island, we knew Keener was working on some kind of virus, but I didn't think
I was
he could
hoping they were
weaponize
going to
it
do
this
this in
fast.
Brooklyn.
Should have prepared for this.
Lau,
You know,
the
do a
medics have
realism
arrived.
mode for
They're
Brooklyn,
extracting the
but it
survivors.
appears not.
Meet me
They're
at the
just
Haven
they're
settlement.
just
I'll send you the
redoing it
coordinates.
again for New
We have
York
a lot to talk about.
or Washington, but I can understand that's a pretty big undertaking. They have to go through and you know, create new conditions for the entire game, basically. You know, that would be.
You'll pay for that.
As you can see, I just bring the sights down from above.
That was the easy one. Now try me.
When I should be shooting
survivors have been extracted. City Hall is clear. Let's regroup in the park and go to Haven.
Got a little ammo. See anything of interest to pick up? Looks like you can just focus on the tasks.
We got incoming. I need you up here.
So it appears that no changes have been made, really. They said something about the enemies go down,
Exiting contaminated area.
you know, more easily now, but I mean, not really.
Shit, that was one of ours. 1 second.
Nice to see you in one piece. Agent Lau sent us Haven's coordinates. Let's go.
What kind of rifle is this? It looks like a Car 98, maybe, or that Russian one. That the Russians basically copied the Car 98. What you really want in this is the shotgun. That's the hot tip for this game. You get the 12 gauge pump shotgun, just whatever it is, like a Remington 870 or something like that.
Where it all started.
That's all you need.
I guess you build up a
That
picture
and
in
then
your
a
mind.
rifle for
You
distance.
assume it
And
had to
just
be a
two
perfect
round
storm for
bursts.
everything to go so wrong. But the more you look at it, the more you realize this could have happened anywhere.
And you'll be solid.
Amherst
You'll be
just
dropping
chose
like
New York.
crazy. You know, and I mean heavies also. That's the best thing about that shotgun is, you know, one nice clean shot right to the head for an enemy does the trick, and then the heavy, it's like, you know, 2 or 3
Looks
shots
like there's trouble up ahead.
from point blank range, and just pace yourself. Go really steady. Don't try to rush it.
Aim for their fuel tanks. That should slow them down. Take them out. They're too close.
I got Charlie. You see how shitty the assault rifle is in this? This is supposed to be a 308.
Come on,
If you shoot
let's try to
someone
keep
with
moving.
2 shots from a 308
Some
from,
pretty messed up
you know,
things about the
20
cleaners back
meters,
in
it's
DC.
going to kill
They
them.
seem to think
alright?
the only
You
way to
shoot
save
someone
this
with
city
1
is to
shot
burn
of a
everything
308
that
from
could be
20 meters. It's
contaminated.
going to instantly
It's
kill
hard to
them.
believe they were regular people before
Anywhere
the
in the
outbreak.
torso, the head, I mean, yeah, their head will
Get to
come
Haven as
apart.
soon as you can. Just don't expect a warm welcome.
It's obviously, it's a
The guy
video
in
game,
charge,
so, you
Paul
know, there's
Rhodes,
degrees
isn't
of
happy to see
realism,
me.
but, you know, the FAL in this game has been, like, deliberately nerfed into a piece of freaking crap. So, not a weapon I recommend using. The Para FAL is okay, but not anything you're going to really want to mess with.
Get back! We're here to speak with Rhodes.
You're not welcome here. We've taken in enough agents. It never ends well for us.
Get back!
Let him in. Rhodes wants to hear what they have to say.
Fine.
We could put on our high-speed dust storm attire. Why not put on the Kestrel?
Safe area detected.
Cool beans. The Haven.
Welcome to Haven. This settlement was founded a few months back by some ex-JTF and civilian volunteers. They're calling themselves the Peacekeepers. It's the safest place in Lower Manhattan. They've got security, food, supplies, you name it. The fact that they're still going and haven't been run over by the Rikers or the Cleaners is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But they're not very fond of the division,
They keep
which is
their
why we
shit
need to
wired
convince
tight.
them to help us while we go after Keener. Come see me in Rhodes' office. He's not my biggest fan. Too much history there. Hopefully we can convince him to let us stay.
You go ahead.
Fuck that! The division had its chance.
We need somewhere to regroup.
Find somewhere else.
How do you know Haven isn't Keener's next target?
Are you kidding me? You'll make us a target.
We can keep you safe.
Of course you can. Just like Hell's Kitchen. I'm not gonna fall for that shit again.
We're fighting the same fight here.
You know what? Our situation's a fuck-ton better than it ever was back in Midtown. These people feel safe.
You're right. The situation feels better for you now. But feeling safe doesn't mean you are safe.
She makes a good
It's getting
point.
pretty rough out there, Paul. But it's your decision.
Yeah, it couldn't hurt to have
Do what you
some
need.
good
Take care of
shooters
Keener.
around your place.
And then I want you
At
out.
least until Keener's been neutralized.
Keener is our main target, but right now, his whereabouts are unknown.
That bastard's hiding somewhere in the city, planning his next move.
Based on the footage you found in City Hall, we've
downtown.
managed to get leads on the other 4 rogue agents.
Theo Parnell, tech specialist and conspiracy theorist.
His whereabouts are unknown, but we think he is linked to the surveillance drones we've been tracking around the city. One was recently shot down in Civic Center. We need you to recover the drone. You might be able to find him from the metadata.
Vivian Conley, explosives expert and a high-ranking leader for the Cleaners.
We've been getting reports of increasingly aggressive cleaner attacks in
If
2
the
bridges.
Division 3
Check in with the local
did New
peacekeepers.
York
They've
modeled
been tracking their
exactly as
movements.
it actually is,
James Dragov, heavy
and I
weapons
mean the
expert,
entire city
and the acting
modeled,
leader of the
you know,
Rikers here in Lower
the
Manhattan.
whole shebang,
He's holed up in a fortified
You know,
compound
from
in
Harlem
Wall Street. We've had some agents looking for a chink in his
all the
armor
way
for
down
some time
to
now. Check in with the local safe house for
you
more
know,
info.
Wall Street, and I mean, it
Javier
would be
Kajika, tactical
the
operations
whole
expert.
shebang,
He's a
everything.
ghost, but he leaves a remarkable
It
signature.
would be so badass.
We've had reports of a
They
number
could
of
just
patrols
use
being
Google
ambushed in
Earth
Battery Park. We're
to
pretty sure it's
create the
Kajika.
basis and then use
Best
the
bet would be to
AI
follow
to
his
begin
trail and see where
manufacturing.
it
And then
leads.
what they put inside of the buildings, you know, could be
There's no time to waste.
up to them.
Going after
But
any of these
using
targets
the
will
actual
bring us
layout
closer to Keener.
would be sick.
In the meantime,
Would
we'll
be
do what we
absolutely
can from Haven to
badass.
support you. Good luck,
You know,
Agent.
obviously there are limitations on how much data they could, you know, how much information that would use, but you gotta admit it would be pretty sick. All right, so I did Contaminated Alley, I believe. Brooklyn Bridge.
Parnell was an RPA pilot before he went rogue.
Check this out
So
first.
he knows drones inside and out.
We think he's been using heavily customized drones to spy for Keener.
A peacekeeper managed to shoot one down. And we'd like you to check out the crash site for anything that could lead us back to Parnell.
You got it. What's this about? Is there anything you got for me? No. Fei Lao. Is there anything she's got for me?
What the fuck does Rhodes think is going on here? This is a goddamned war. Keener's
Looks like
targeting
she's
us.
using a
The
P226.
moment we start to make real progress, here we are again, fucking around and arguing with each other. I've had enough. This fuckstick needs to die. And I don't care who we have to go through or who we have to work with to do it. Sorry.
Very careful there,
It's not your
Faye.
fault.
The road to
This
hell
peace
is
was
paved
hard
with
won.
good intentions.
And now we've lost it. We're going to get him. We have to.
Betcha. We will. Don't worry. Yeah, so I guess everything from last time, nothing transfers over. I do have an MP5 though. Yeah, everything else is the same. Okay, so this one increases stability, decreases swap speed. That's cool. I can deal with that. Turret pulse. I haven't unlocked those yet. I think turret will put on the right. I always put the offensive on the right usually. And yeah, what we'll do is we'll use the submachine gun for the time being. If I could switch the FAL to semi-auto, that would be, you know, that would be useful, but unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, this isn't a Car 98, I can tell that. This is that Russian one.
You're heading into the Civic Center, former headquarters for government and law enforcement agencies. And I really do mean former. There were widespread protests and riots here in the early days of the outbreak. Now, it's more like a memorial to the society we lost.
Seriously, long cooldown time.
Nearby signal detected.
You're coming up on the drone. Dig out that transceiver, and we'll see where it takes us.
All right. So I vaguely remember, yeah, this one is the one where you engage the guys coming out from near the helipad from both sides, and I think no, that's not right. That's the next area. That's, I think, the police department that we have to go to. Doesn't really matter if you open any of these things since there's nothing in any of the crates.
Transceiver secured. Downloading comms protocols.
Recovering that transceiver is a good start, but we need more data if we're gonna locate Parnell.
I had an agent drop off their latest surveillance report at a community nearby. There should be some relevant data in there.
You should be able to cross-reference the two, then isolate patterns that will point us in the right direction.
Okay, cool. So, all right, nice. Okay, the MDR, I mean, that's better than nothing. Okay, so Let's put the MDR as our primary. Got a little movement speed increase, which is nice. It's nice to get the gear pieces that don't compromise on anything, you know. Alright, weighted, that's going to give me stability, which I'm definitely going to need. This thing has some pretty, you know, considerable recoil. And usually this, I believe, increases critical hit chance. This would increase headshot damage normally, but in this case it might just be at, you know, face value. I'm thinking that's what's going on. I remember last night, it didn't seem like it made any real difference in performance. You know, so... And we have the SVD, so sustained fire, but not the kind of damage you're going to get from the bolt action. So we'll go to the animal shelter and link up there.
Recovering that transceiver is a good start, but we need more data if we're going to locate Parnell.
I had an agent drop off their latest surveillance report at a community nearby. There should be some relevant data in there.
You should be able to cross-reference the two, then isolate patterns that will point us in the right direction.
So as you can see, utilizing the rifle is your freaking way to go. Much better accuracy and stability than you're going to see from any of the other weapon types. SMGs are good for very close range, but yeah, you're really going to want to do the rifle in this game mode, you know what I mean? It's kind of a critical weapon type for this kind of gameplay, you know what I'm saying?
Heavily armored hostile detected. Reinforcements incoming.
And don't ever let anybody flank you.
I got you!
And remember, you're not going to get any ammo or anything from going, you know, and locking down these control points. So keep that in mind.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
You will have to, you know, the next place I'm going is a safe house, so I will be replenished with ammo there, but the only ammo you're going to find in this game is at a safe house or in the open, you know, laying from a dead enemy, and they very rarely drop anything. Okay, you guys need to pay attention. We have 2 hostiles in cover over there.
Standing watch like this.
Supply room access unlocked.
So,
One we kill makes us a little safer.
pretty sure there's nothing in the supply room. There wasn't last time. Unless you get a weapon or something now. I don't know. That would be cool.
Entering contaminated area.
The Rikers
Nothing.
started as a gang of escaped prisoners, but soon attracted every psycho killer
So,
the
yeah,
city
as you
had
can
to
see,
offer. Now they rule the black
control point
market and are in a
is a
violent
video
turf
game.
war with the other factions. They're
Just
ruthless.
missions. No matter how big or small, the missions will unlock the
Leaving
weapons for
contaminated
you.
area.
Let's see if we got any pistols from that last thing. No, we still have this freaking pistol. Hostiles nearby, but the pulse is very weak at identifying their location. Looks like a friendly. Alright, so we'll go down here and this should unlock us something.
Check in with the community leader.
Oh, nice,
They've been supporting our
1886. Now that's a hard hitter. In this mode, one shot with the 1886 to the torso should be a kill.
Hey there. Judging from the orange ring, I'm assuming you're here on division business and not
You
to
bet.
adopt a cat. The other agents left some stuff here, in case one of you comes in here.
When I get
Let me
my
know if
own
you
place
change your
set up
mind
in the
about that
city,
cat,
I'll definitely take a cat. Get myself a nice penthouse apartment downtown. It's not like anybody else would be occupying it right now. Okay. Oh, do we have to do something else here?
Data analyzed. Signal source identified with 91% accuracy.
Good enough for me. Looks like Parnell's drones have been controlled from an abandoned prison. Creepy.
Perfect place to hide a covert operation.
Yeah.
Not for long.
That's the detention center. Brooklyn Bridge. Let's see what else we can unlock for these initial missions.
Rhodes told us
I think
the
that is
peacekeepers and
probably
two bridges
the
have been
way to
tracking
handle
cleaner
this.
movements for the past few days.
open up the most options of gear and weapons
She's deep in
by
bed with the
doing all
cleaners.
the initial
Poke around
missions
in
for
that
each
nest
area
enough,
first,
we're bound to find a trace
right?
of her.
And then you go do the final missions, and that's going to get you, you know, the best selection of equipment.
Incoming hostiles detected.
They should be coming from up there. Or from over here. I guess from the right this time. Oh no, it was from the left.
We're done.
Okay. So it definitely changes, you know, the way you experience this game when you do the realism mode. You know, you got to approach it much differently. Take your time. Make sure that you handle everything in such a way that you don't overextend yourself in the environment. Let's see how this feels. Nada.
Agent requesting backup.
I guess we can't cut through here. I know where I am. This area I've got to cut around here and then go through this, or take this fast rope here. This underground entrance. I don't know what the point of that is. There's nothing to loot. See the, yeah, so there's enemies underground right now.
Two Bridges was one of the areas that held out the longest after the outbreak. Many of the locals refused to leave their homes and move into Sarah camps. They tried to set up neighborhood community centers rather than relying on the government. Most of them didn't make it.
That's
With
probably
the cleaners and the other
a
factions
wise
wreaking
idea,
havoc in the
though,
area, it was never really sustainable. These days, only a few remain.
It was a good idea, but obviously poorly executed. I mean, in this situation, there is no government left, so...
I've got reports that the Peacekeepers are trying to take a Rikers control point. Give them a hand and see what you can find out from them.
You got it. I have bad visibility here. Let's get up top, see if I can get a clean shot at one of these pricks with this rifle. Only have 20-something rounds, so... A lot of glare here. I can't see much. I can use my drone or whatever it's called, turret, to help me identify targets. I think we better get down in there. Going for some close action. Always take the high ground. I cannot see jack in this.
Told us you're looking for a rogue agent working with the cleaners. Yeah, we
Can't believe this shit's happening.
She's sneaky, but still seems to go out on missions with the rest of the guys. Check in with the community near here. We're keeping track of the latest news.
Sounds like Conley's been busy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, the
Head to
KSG
the community and see what they've found. We're getting warmer.
and another rifle. Okay, now we'll head to this community here.
Sounds like Conley's been busy.
Head to the community and see what they've found. We're getting warmer.
Maybe they couldn't put...
Sloppy Joe. We did get some marksman rifle ammo though. This is a dangerous area. Behind me.
See if you can get a hold of the leader here.
Agent, Heard you were looking for some info on the cleaners. We recently got word of an attack on the JTF
bet.
outpost at a nearby shelter. If you're looking for cleaners, that's a good place to start. Good luck.
All right.
We need to get going to the shelter. That's our best lead on Conley.
JTF shelter, yeah, this one, this one's a, yeah, intense.
Any reports of an infection
So
there?
I've got range
I thought that was their whole MO.
with my
With Conley
rifle,
and Keener
so what I'm
involved,
going to do is
odds of them
switch to the
manipulating
shotgun.
cleaners to do their bidding. Who knows where they'll direct
This
the cleaners next?
KSG,
You're right.
yeah,
We have to investigate and
It'll
see
get
if we
it
can
done.
find a trace of Conley.
increases accuracy, decreases stability, but everything I'm using is single shot pretty much, so that may be the way to go on that one. Increases accuracy without any compromise. This is increases movement speed, increase. So I'll keep the aggressors on. Increases swap speed, decreases to no. Increases stability, yeah. So we're gonna stick with that for the time being. This next one, yeah, it's an interesting environment. We're gonna fight some cleaners. That's probably what we'll wrap this video up with. Give everybody a taste of what realism mode is like, because as I said, I did it. I ran through the entire thing last time with my older videos, but I started from
Looks like we're not too late.
scratch.
The cleaners are still here. Conley might be too.
And that means, you know, I had to go through and redo everything.
I got this one.
Fuck.
We got incoming.
They're suppressing pretty effectively.
Copy that.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
So with how many enemies just came out, this is a good time to use a med kit. And you can put 2 rounds, you know. If they're running like that, just put a burst of 2 on them.
This is terrible.
Par for the course for the cleaners.
Head into the building and look for Conley. She's your top priority.
Take a look around, make sure we don't miss any, any ammunition.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Just to be sure, we need to turn this whole place to ash. I'll clear the roof.
Conley's still here. Get to the roof as fast as you can, Agent.
We're almost out of time. This video's at 57.
Recommend alternative route. Extreme heat signature detected.
That's your only way up. We need to get to the roof. The sprinklers should have come on automatically. Maybe the cleaners shut off the water. Look around for a way to manually restore it.
I'll probably end this video and pick up the next one.
Fire suppression system operational.
Alright, time to move. Conley could still be on the roof. Keep it up, Agent.
There was another hostile. I don't know where the hell he went, though. He's hiding around here somewhere, maybe.